Breaking news. The 218 billion Buhari government spent to redesign Naira Notes should have been given to university lecturers ASUU to conclusively end strike. Sowore. Hey guys, welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. If you're joining us for the first time, kindly subscribe. And please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you all for always coming out here. May God bless you all. Let's go straight to the news to get more details. The presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, ACC, Omoyele Sowore, has suggested that the 218 billion President Muhammad Buhari's government claimed it spent on redesigning Naira Notes should have been used to implement the demands of the university lecturers, ASUU, who were on strike for 8 months. During a live channel TV program on Wednesday night, Sowore said the Nigerian government does not care about issues affecting Nigerians. According to the ACC presidential candidate, that's why the government could spend such an amount on an insignificant project. He said, in the US, you also know that when it gets to a point, they were planning to make a law. I don't know if they eventually made that law. There was a Reduction in Inflation Act kind of law that they were pursuing because they were concerned about not just elections, they were concerned about the abilities of their citizens to cope with the inflation rates. And they started adjusting a number of things. Not just a law that says inflation must remain at a point, but they were also concerned about employment. They were concerned about production, they were concerned about losses, and they were also concerned about the manpower running the economic affairs. So these are issues you get from leaders who are concerned about the welfare of the people of the country, not the redesign of the Naira, which cost us 218 billion. We could have given the money to ASUU so that we can start from somewhere. They can call off the strike conclusively and the educational sector could be running, he added. He noted that such an invitation fund will aid in the prevention of strike actions, as well as improve the country's tertiary educational sector. Sowore had also accused President Buhari and the central bank governor, Govt, of deceiving Nigerians regarding the newly designed Naira notes. Reports had come in that President Buhari unveiled the new note on Wednesday morning before the Federal Executive Council meeting at the State House, Abuja. Following the unveiling, Sowore on his Facebook page noted that nothing changed in the new designs except the colors. He said, Muhammad Buhari just played Nigerians over the fraudulent so-called redesign of the Naira. Nothing was redesigned, just a change of dye. Crooks, hashtag, we can't continue like this. Meanwhile, the university lecturers ASUU suspended its 8-month strike on October 14 in response to a National Industrial Court order requiring them to return to work. When they returned to school, the federal government paid them half of their salaries for the month of October. The development did not go down well for the lecturers, who staged a one-day nation protest last Monday over the partial payments. However, the Nigerian government has since defended the pro-rata payments made to ASUU members in October, claiming that they could not be paid for work that wasn't completed. Nigeria. My wonderful people, look at what Sowore is saying, that the 218 billion Buhari government spent to redesign the Naira notes should have been given to university lecturers ASUU to conclusively end strike. And I think this man is really making a very big point. Yes, he's making a very big point. I mean, look at the huge amount of money the Buhari government spent just to redesign the Naira note, and look at the outcome. However, Nigerians have reacted to this. Education is not his priority. APC as an entity is against education. If not, why will they leave a prof and choose someone with no known educational background as a presidential flag bearer? It is called misplaced priorities. Misplaced priorities is all about this government. Railway to Niger Republic, yet Nigerians don't have. Road to Niger Republic, yet good road. There's no good road in the country. but there is 218 billion for recoloring of the currency. Their priority is not on education, but rather on all wasted ventures. I think ASUU too should be wise not to allow the union be indirectly used as a platform for destroying education in Nigeria by this government. For a president that stayed 6 months before appointing ministers and only to appoint a farmer as education minister, a medical doctor as labor minister, a lawyer as works, housing, electricity minister, and so on, definitely has a game plan. So ASUU could see this as their own sacrifice, like other patriotic Nigerians, till we have a dedicated and dependable government that could renegotiate with. My wonderful people. These are reactions from Nigerians. I think Sowore is making a point. I mean, look at the huge amount of money the federal government of Nigeria spent just to redesign the Naira notes. And what did they give us? Just a change of colors. My people, is the government not scamming us? Are they not scamming us? Look at the huge amount of money, 218 billion naira, that this money could have been used at least, if not to settle the ASUU, the ASUU members. For over how many years now have the ASUU been on strike? You see students not going to school because of strike. Yet the federal government have, no placed at priorities. They've misplaced their priorities. Instead, they use this huge amount of money to redesign the Naira notes. That is not even, important. The Naira notes that the federal government is trying to redesign, does it have value? Does the money have value, my people? Instead of the federal government to try and look for ways to add value to our currency, now they are redesigning it, just changing the color, while the money still remain worthless. And they spent huge amounts of money just to redesign this currency that doesn't even have head. This currency that cannot even buy us anything. This currency that Nigeria cannot even make boast of or be proud of. They just change the color. Okay, now that they've changed the color now, have they solved anything for the country? Is the country not still in the state of where it is? Is the inflation rate not still high in the country? So what have the federal government of Nigeria done? Look at the huge amounts of money they have wasted. This money, yes, could have been at least given, if not part of the money, be given to ASUU to settle them at least. The federal government, as we see, as playing with ASUU. The money that they paid them, they gave them half payment in October, while the ASUU, called up for they reacted against the same. Why would the federal government pay them half money, half payments? And the federal government, claimed that they did not work for full month, so they had to pay them half their salaries. Why? The federal government, they are just toiling and playing with us Nigerians. My people, what do you have to say concerning this issue? Please.